Hello everybody, it's your favorite hero, Chris Nest here. Happy late Halloween. From the start by quickly apologizing for the late upload with the Venom versus Krona battle. I know I've skipped a couple. I'm gonna be real with y'all, I've been in a really bad place. Mentally, I've not had any energy to basically I'm not really wanting to do anything. But I think I'm in a better place now to try to get back into the flow of the channel. So with that being said, guys, I really hope you miss me. I hope you're still interested in the content. I want to thank each and every one of you for your support. I don't know what else to say. I really don't. But let's get back on with being, I don't know, entertaining. This is a very special death battle. I never saw Red versus Blue, so I don't know if they just didn't do it, or if it was on something that I wasn't aware of. But regardless, this is Sabrewulf versus Jon Talbain from Darkstalkers. As I open my drink, sorry about that. Now, I know about Sabrewulf for one reason.
We're going in as hard as you possibly can go in right now, with the dog of dogs. Yeah, let's go, I'm a dog! I'm a dog! Bendy X Hype, let's go! Aliens have died. Special agents, spider women, and all that's left is a Native American man trying to protect his people. I'm sorry, you son of a bitch, but I'm a goddamn dog.
Yeah, that. That right there. I love Benny. Every time I see Sabrewulf or anything remotely about that character, I just immediately think to the little video where Max did a little skit about the Sabrewulf having a Benny skin. I love that. But obviously, I hope Sabrewulf wins. Y'all know the drill. The original's in the description below. Go click that and then come watch it with me. With that being said, guys, let's get into the battle.
Before we get to today's death battle,
after the advertisement.
HBO Max for sponsoring this episode.
Give him the deets, Ringmaster. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the animazing world of HBO Max. On HBO Max, animation isn't just for kids. They have all-time favorites like Robot Chicken, Samurai Jack, and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Wait, really? I didn't know they have anime.
Time to get your Ghibli fix then. There's a ton on there. Start streaming today. Download the app or visit HBOMax.com to start your free trial. You got that? Okay, time for the main event. Let's get this death battle started!
All right. Like I said, I know about Darkstalkers, but I really want Sabrewulf to win.
Said, every man is his own greatest enemy, and as it were, his own executioner. For many, every day is a struggle to restrain the beast within.
Or else you might turn into a big ol' honkin' werewolf.
Such as Sabrewulf, the savage wolf man of killer instinct.
And Jon Talbain, the kung fu canine Darkstalker. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Deep in the heart of Germany's Black Forest lies the ruins of Sabrewulf Castle, home to a monster of unspeakable ferocity.
I mean, duh, it's called Sabrewulf Castle. What else do you expect?
But that monster used to be a man, Baron Conrad von Sabrewulf. Once an aristocrat
I didn't know
of wealth
that.
and status,
Huh.
his life would drastically change the day he discovered a secret laboratory deep within the castle's bowels.
He stumbled onto a treasure trove of monster-hunting weapons and relics straight out of his family's secret history.
Including a mysterious large claw, which he accidentally cut himself on. Upon the light of the next full moon, the Baron transformed into...
A vampire!
No, a werewolf. This is the werewolf episode.
Come on, Wiz. Spooky castle in the middle of nowhere, a weird cursed artifact. He's got Vaughn in his name. This is totally a vampire backstory.
No, that's for next year. On that
That's for next year.
Sabrewulf became a bloodthirsty beast.
You know, the name really screwed him from the start there. almost like it was destiny.
Well, originating as early as classical antiquity, the fable of men turning into wolves under a full moon is a staple of European folklore. Real-life victims of so-called lycanthropy most likely suffered from porphyria, hypertrichosis, or rabies.
Sabi rampaged all over the country, killing everyone he found. Because as a big hairy demon dog, being a werewolf means your strength, speed, and tough hide are off the charts. Oh, and it makes you great at basketball.
With his razor-sharp claws, Sabrewulf can easily tear through solid steel. Also, any one of his cuts can...
I didn't even know
potentially
Killer
cause his
Instinct
hurt
had
to
comics.
new
This is
victims.
really cool.
But he's pretty happy using those claws to brutally rush down any foe.
With a howl to the sky, Sabrewulf can amp himself up, or tap into his killer instinct to enter a feral rage. In this state, any sense of shame or repression is eliminated as he truly becomes a mindless monster. It also increases his chip damage and allows him to cancel auto doubles into other auto...
Yeah, it makes him even more strong and faster. We get it.
And to top it off, he can summon bats that are on fire. Gotta be honest, not sure where this one comes from.
He's a vampire in a fursuit. Called it.
After a night of painting the town red with...
Oh, I like that
Sabrewulf
model. That's kinda
awoke to
cool.
the nightmare that would be the rest of his life.
Yeah, he wasn't exactly a fan of the whole werewolf thing, so he did anything he could to stop being a full moon furry. But science and magic couldn't cut it.
He descended into madness, but eventually found a possible savior. Your friendly neighborhood soul-crushing megacorporation, Ultratech.
AKA Evil Walmart. Or just Walmart.
Ultratech promised Sabrewulf a cure for his lycanthropy. But in reality, their experiments only gave him cybernetic implants in his arms.
Cool!
And extended his werewolf form to last indefinitely.
Oh. Also cool?
But Sabrewulf was none the wiser. In return for a cure that would never come, he agreed to fight on Ultratech's behalf in their Killer Instinct tournament.
What a goober! This moron ran around a creepy castle, bumped into something sharp like a dumbass, and now he might not even be potty trained? Then he got duped by the most obviously evil company ever to ruin his life even more. This guy's either the unluckiest schmuck on the planet, or just high off his ass on opium.
Actually, he was dangerously addicted to opiates for a time, which only drove him further into madness.
Wow, this guy's life sucks.
Wow, this guy's life sucks.
Within the Killer
Oh
Instinct
my
tournament,
God,
Battle
seriously?
defeated
He was
another
an
person
opiate
with
addict.
A metallic super soldier Fulgor and an actual dinosaur. He's certainly among a high tier of the competition.
Like Tusk, who can summon friggin' meteors out of the sky.
Based on how large this projectile is, its impact should be equivalent to over a kiloton of TNT.
Sure, Sabi can't magically call down space rocks, but he can survive a hit like that and dish it back. In the tournament, he won 17 fights in a row.
Until he met the warrior monk Jacob.
Protagonists, right? And he got his hairy cheeks clapped by an alien McFlurry named Glacius.
But even after the tournament, Sabrewulf proved strong enough to tear out his own cybernetic implants. While conducting experiments on him, Ultratech's android CEO Arya had noted that the older a werewolf gets, the more vicious and skilled it becomes, while the loss of
Oh,
strength and
really?
ability is negligible.
And he proved it in his rematch with Glacius. Who's the clapper of cheeks now, you projectile spamming snow cone?
Most impressive, considering Glacius once got the drop on Arya, whom, according to an official novella, can react within a nanosecond.
Holy crap! He's not just your average werewolf, he's a super werewolf! A fighting tournament ass kicker!
Though he will sadly always be on the hunt for a cure that doesn't exist, Sabrewulf is one of the most dangerous monsters and men to ever live.
That's really cool. I didn't know that. I like Sabrewulf more now. I literally told my brother that if I ever got an Xbox One, it would only to be to play Killer Instinct.
Basically, your classic Hollywood movie
One day I will get
mixed
one.
with anime powers.
Makai is ruled by several noble clans, including the Kroots, a family of beasts,
Like werewolves?
including one prominent member, Baraba the Wolf Lord. who had
Okay,
a
so
son
this is a
named
family.
Gallon.
Which means hungry wolf. Really thinking outside the box with that one, huh?
Perhaps you prefer
Nice.
his English name, Jon Talbain.
Yeah, but his dad is named a freaking Wolf Lord. That's so awesome it almost makes me forget he's a total deadbeat. Just like my dad. Did I say that out loud?
Things got worse. One of the Wolf Lord's enemies, the demon Jeddah, sent an assassin to kill Jon's mother.
Dick move. Moms are off limits.
Now a werewolf
Okay.
and an orphan, Jon grew up pretty pissed off at just about everything, especially the humans that hunted him when he transformed.
In the light of a full moon,
I mean, understandably so. If you're hunted dead, I'd kill your ass too.
Under a red blood moon, he risks losing all sense of self and becoming a ravenous beast. Jon's story was about the same as any werewolves until he happened upon a man who was also half monster and who defeated Jon in combat.
With martial arts! Hell yeah! I keep telling people, the only way to solve violence is with a good pair of nunchucks.
Jon's new friend did not offer violence, but control. Seeing little other option, Jon accepted a life with his new sensei.
While we don't know for sure what fighting style he was trained in, based on the time period, location, and his stance, we can guess that he was learning Shotokan karate.
Inspired
Okay.
by Bushido and Zen Buddhism, Shotokan karate's focus is on controlled calm, a strong defense, and a rejection of unnecessary violence. Basically the exact opposite of being a werewolf.
Well, sign me up for his doggy dojo, because I have no idea how all that Zen stuff translates to moves like his climb chaser and wild circular. Rejection of unnecessary violence, my ass. This
By embracing his werewolf speed,
Okay.
Jon can bash foes with his nunchucks
Damn,
and
though.
move so fast he appears to be in two places at once.
And by tapping into his inner energy, ki, Jon can perform the beast cannon and rocket around the room like a doggy meteor of
Why does that look
But that's
familiar?
nothing compared to the almighty dragon
Wasn't
cannon.
that a move in
Oh,
Street
yeah.
Fighter?
So much for being Zen, right? That dragon can incinerate a whole wall.
Jon's
Okay, if y'all,
to do the
okay,
trick
the
until
dashing
master
forward
of
thing.
the
I
Street
swear to
Fighter
God, I've
can
seen that in Street Fighter somewhere. If y'all know who did that, tell me in the comments.
Enraged yet again by the cruelty of mankind, but tempered by his master's compassion, Jon became conflicted over his role in a morally gray world, unwilling to fight, but always ready.
And by combining his martial arts skills with his natural werewolf powers, he became a wolf man to be reckoned with.
His razor-sharp claws can slice through steel, and even punch holes in powerful darkstalkers like Lilith.
He's also got those great doggo senses, like super hearing and smell.
To demonstrate, I've modulated dummy senses up to the same degree as those
Obvious.
I see you find my frequent humiliation amusing.
Oh, I do. Boop.
In open climates, wolf ears can hear sounds up to 10 miles away.
Boomstick, somebody's outside stealing your dune buggy.
No, there. Wait, really?
And their sense of smell is over 100 times greater than that of a human's.
Oh good, the thief got away.
What did you smell that told you that?
Salt, lots and lots of salt.
With nothing but grit and a thick layer of what I'm
I feel like I'm missing the joke.
That you just want to scritch
Salt,
behind the
lots
ears.
and lots of
Jon has
salt.
survived an onslaught of missiles from the Monster Hunter PB Hood. Wait. Who gave Little Red Riding Hood military-grade ordnance?
I don't get the joke.
Their hand.
We've seen Jon dodge bullets up close, but he's bragged about
BB
being
Hood.
fast as light speed.
A character that people want to see fight Peacock from Skullgirls.
5,500-pound alien robots called Heat Souls, which can fly through outer space. Also, it's worth mentioning that Darkstalker society is broken up into different classes based on the strength and power of the individual.
Jon is a B-plus class Darkstalker, which is way above average, so it makes sense to compare him to other B-plus classers to gauge his limits.
Like Anakaris, who sank all of ancient Egypt underground.
Or QB, who could lift a massive beehive high above this castle.
Based on its size relative to the castle, this hive would have to weigh over 30 million tons.
Damn.
Lifting over 300 aircraft carriers. And Jon's way more jacked than she is. And imagine getting stung by one of those bees.
Even with his amazing power, after decades of torment, Jon had resigned himself to a life of misery and solitude.
Until he met the cutest cat girl around. Now, we all know cats are usually super evil and Satan's presence on Earth.
Yeah.
Alicia taught him that humans
Like
actually aren't so
mine.
bad. Wait. So years of martial arts discipline couldn't temper his bad side, but getting laid did? You know what? I believe it.
As far as we know, they're just friends.
Yeah, and I'm sure the internet could give you 34 good reasons why that's bullshit.
Despite what DeviantArt thinks, Felicia would help Jon conquer his dark side.
Literally. Like, he literally fought his dark side and killed it. I always thought that was supposed to be like metaphor stuff, but I guess that isn't the weirdest thing we've talked about.
And with that victory, Jon finally claimed dominance over his monstrous identity and committed himself to a life of compassion.
But Jon will always be a Darkstalker. If he relapses, he'll be as deadly as ever.
There will always be a monster inside of him, just waiting to be let loose.
Existence with humans is impossible. That is why we are called Darkstalkers.
I have a bad feeling Sabrewulf's gonna
All right,
lose.
bet and stars set, and we've run the data through all
I have a
possible
bad
players.
feeling Sabrewulf's gonna
Speaking of
lose.
howling in the middle of the night, let's talk about Blue Chew.
Alright, we're back. I have a bad feeling Sabrewulf's gonna lose because of that massive strength difference. Oh god, I'm worried now.
Forgive me.
I have no forgiveness left, monster.
Come on, I really want Sabrewulf to win. Last reaction, my baby boy Chrono won. Oh, cool, lantern light. See, I was worried this was gonna be like Beast versus Goliath because that was a very boring fight. But this is way better. Ooh, damn! Oh my god. That's an image that'll haunt my nightmares. Come on, Sabrewulf.
See you taste enticing.
Flaming bats. Of course they're gonna throw that in there. Come on. Then again, his reaction time was quicker than a nanosecond, so... Come on. I mean, I'm expecting to be disappointed because of the strength difference, but we'll see.
Not now.
Damn, dude, there's blood everywhere! Come on, Sabrewulf. Breaker! Yeah! Combo breaker! Oh, God! Oh, my God! Jesus Christ!
Like this.
I know, monster, but tonight I'll make an exception.
No! I expected it.
I think I need to see a therapist. Tell them how awesome that was.
Sabrewulf was a ferocious foe, but Jon had a lot going for him in most regards. For instance, Jon was trained in genuine martial arts and practiced them for decades, while Sabrewulf relied entirely on instinct.
You mean killer instinct, eh? You're no fun. But hey, remember how Sabi defeated Glacius, who
Yep.
attacked Arya in less than a nanosecond?
Technically, that puts Sabrewulf's reaction capability well within light speed, which Jon claimed he could match.
But that was just bragging, right?
Hardly. Those Huitzel units Jon fought were capable of flying across the galaxy, hundreds
Okay.
of millions of light years in only a short time. This is important because fellow Darkstalkers Morgan and Dimitri have intercepted Huitzels in mid-flight combat.
Yeah, those two are A-classers, but B-plus Darkstalkers like Jon have kept up with the higher classes in speed plenty of times. Hell, BB Hood can, and she's a C-class.
When it comes to the Darkstalker class system, speed is much less a factor than power and energy levels. To be frank, even if Jon was half Morgan's speed, he'd still be faster than Sabrewulf. So, if anything, he wasn't bragging enough.
He was way stronger, too. QB's
Yeah.
also B-plus Darkstalker, and she lifted that 30 million ton beehive. Way more than anything Sabrewulf can pull off. And when it came to ranged options, I think a Flaming Inferno Key Dragon beats out a lone discount Count Firebat any day.
While his application is different, we can gauge the level of ki Jon has at his disposal by factoring Anakaris sinking all of Egypt.
So the only logical thing to do was measure the total weight of ancient Egypt. No, really. We did that.
Most buildings in the period were made of clay bricks and about 4.3 meters tall. Adding the known volume of the pyramids and considering additional land, we determined Anakaris' ki had to be strong enough to move a civilization weighing over 1.2 trillion tons.
And that's not even counting all the people or cats. They had a shitload of cats. Now that sounds crazy for an old school horror monster like a mummy or a werewolf, but Darkstalkers aren't quite like the classics.
At this fight's core, though, Jon won because
Yeah.
of the kind of werewolf he was. Through years of struggle, Sabrewulf never found any means to tame his savagery, while Jon had successfully managed to regulate his wild side, giving a level of precision, skill, and control the poor Baron couldn't even begin to understand. Sabrewulf was vicious and unrelenting, but Jon had the training, the power, and, yes, the flaming Inferno Dragons to score a brutal victory.
Brutal doesn't even cut it. I mean, how much blood was that? You know, it had to be at least a gallon.
The winner is Jon
Really?
Talbain.
Yeah, I had a bad feeling when I saw the strength number that Jon was gonna win that. Damn, poor Sabrewulf.
Right around here, and you can always pick up some TV merch.
So who's next?
Roosterteeth.com.
He's somebody I know.
I got a tank. People with tanks are never outnumbered.
Oh, come on. I just... Okay, so that's why I didn't see this pop up. They put it off to do the Halloween fight. Man, that sucks. I'm gonna end up reacting to this, and I'm not gonna give a single damn. I genuinely know nothing about either of these about this series at all. I know it's a like old school thing, but I never cared for Halo or anything that had to do with it. So this flew over my head, and I never had any interest or desire to go check it out. So you all in the comments get to tell me, and I'm asking you very kindly, to maybe inform me about the series, because I'm literally going to be blind. I know nothing. So with that being said, I want each and every single one of you to stay awesome. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.